Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Monday, the 20th of July, 2020, and I've got my cup of coffee. Look at that. And it's my second cup for the day, and it's in the mug that my middle son made for me. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And I got some biscuits here, Belvita, 4 of them. So this whole package is 8 points, in case you wanted to know. Each one of these biscuits is 2 points. Is it 8 points? Now I can't remember. I think it's 8 points. Listen, I'm at higher points because I'm kind of maintenance, right? I don't always look at my points. This is going off on a tangent right now. I had gotten down to the weight I wanted to get to, and now I just kind of keep it in mind unless my weight starts creeping up. And then I go back in, follow the points again. But anyway, so I was thinking, you know, I used to on Mondays do the car vlog. You know, I'd be driving around and chit-chatting. We'd have a good, nice long talk about whatever comes to mind. And I haven't been driving anywhere lately, and I thought, I don't want to get in the car and just drive. It feels irresponsible to me to be driving around and contributing to pollution when I'm not going anywhere. So it just feels weird to me, so I couldn't do it. It's really hot. I gotta put my hair up. I'm sorry, I was trying to have it down. It's so humid. Like, we have central air, but it's so hot and humid that it can't keep up with the heat out here in southeastern Pennsylvania. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, listen, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday of last week. Might have been Friday. I saw and heard these 2 birds out back, and they kind of sounded like cicadas. And now I can't think of what they're called. I looked it up. They're called
grasshopper sparrows.
Grasshopper sparrows. They were here for one day. They were so noisy. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, they're so tiny. I thought they were like woodhatches, or not woodhatches, nuthatches or something, but they ended up being grasshopper sparrows. Ah, the noise they made was so loud. I should have recorded it, but I was outside walking around with the dogs. They're gone now. They only were here for one day. I know you're probably thinking, who cares? I don't know, the older I get, the more interested I am in birds. Because it's like I'm sitting at home. I'm at home all the time, right? But the birds are coming and going. There's a new bird. Here's a new bird. There's a new bird. You don't notice it until you're standing still. You know? There's things like that, right? Don't you think? What do you think, hon? Aren't there things that you don't notice or happen until you're still, until you're standing still? Like, you're at home every day. Bob's at home every day working from home. Maybe he notices something that he didn't notice before. Like the dog follows whoever's got food with them. Well, that's...
Yeah, he doesn't. They follow me regardless.
Yeah,
I'll walk in the kitchen.
Yeah, if Bob leaves, like if Bob decides he has to go to the grocery store, forget me. They don't care about me. Sonny will be up at the front door waiting for Bob to get back. And sometimes whining. Like, where's Bob? Where did Bob go? Like, he's gonna come back. Let's have a little bit of coffee. So how's your day going? Is it hot? I'm gonna dunk my little biscuit. I like to dunk it. Sometimes it falls in. I know you didn't tune in for a mukbang. Have you ever looked at those mukbang videos? They're pretty gross. It seems like they're all trying to eat very large portions of seafood, like crabs and lobsters and octopus. Is more than one octopus octopi?
Octopi.
Yeah. Just try watching one once all the way through.
See if you have 8 apple pies. Octopi.
Bob said if you have 8 apple pies, you have octopi. Now, did you giggle or did you roll your eyes when you heard that? That's a good question, isn't it? If the camera's shaking, it's because my husband is eating water ice at the table. I'm sorry, the whole camera just keeps vibrating. It's funny. What do you think about mail? Sending the mail through the mail. Like, do you think are we putting people at risk when we send things through the mail? I'm talking about as far as the virus is concerned. How many people are touching the mail? How many of them have gloves? I mean, I think the postal people wear gloves.
We spray our mail when we get it.
Yeah, we spray our mail when we get it, but still. I have been hesitant to send some mail. I've sent I sent 3 cards so far since we've been in lockdown. In Pennsylvania here, we're still, well, they have restaurants open, and some of them are open for indoors. I don't think they have bars open, do they? No, the bars are not open. The hairdressers and stuff are open, but I think you have to make an appointment. Gyms are not open. We still have to wear masks. We've had to wear masks the whole time, but now they want you to wear a mask as soon as you leave your property. Like before, you only had to wear masks inside stores or inside buildings. Now they want you to wear a mask in Pennsylvania anywhere you are if you're not on your property. This is not really happening. I mean, people are not complying with that one. So I do. As soon as I get out of the 2 times that I've been to a store during the last, how many months has it been? 5?
5 months.
During the last 5 months, I had the mask on as soon as I got out of the car, you know. But, yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about that stuff. Oh, Bob made me puttanesca last night. If you don't know what puttanesca is, boy, you're really missing out. It's an Italian, it's a style of sauce. It's an Italian sauce that's, all right, it's named puttanesca for the puttanas that used to make those women of the evening, supposedly, I don't know. They would make a nice quick sauce when you went, see, everything is different in Italy, you know. You go to your lady of the night, and she's going to have a dinner for you at the same time as providing maybe another service. So it's a faster way to make a sauce, and it's very flavorful. It has a lot of flavorful items in it. Like it has Bob made it with Kalamata olives, and he used bacon, but he couldn't, and capers, and he used bacon because we couldn't find pancetta. And yeah, I've got a question for you. Do you say pancetta or pancetta? Because I say pancetta and Bob says pancetta. And
Admittedly, I'm not Italian.
Bob's not Italian.
I'm an honorary Italian, but I'm not Italian.
Anyway, so I say whatever, it doesn't matter. And usually it has
Anchovy.
not anchovies, the other, is it anchovies?
Anchovy. I got the wrong fish.
What did you get?
I got sardines.
Oh yeah, it usually has anchovy in it too. And tomato, and what else was in it? Capers, olive oil, garlic. Oh, it was a lot of garlic. It's so flavorful. It's a unique flavor. And when I'll go to an Italian restaurant, usually a trattoria. Is it trattoria or trattoria? Trattoria. If you go to an Italian restaurant and it says trattoria, you are in, baby. You are in. They're making all that food. But occasionally I'll find one that has puttanesca. I don't know why more places don't make it. It's easy to make, but I think a lot of people don't eat it. And yeah, if they have it on the menu, I will usually get that because, yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna want to kiss you afterwards, probably. Maybe your spouse, that's it. Especially if your spouse is Italian, they'll be like, give me some more. Give me some more of that puttanesca. Anyway, boy, I just went off on a food tangent. Food tangents are the best tangents to go on, don't you think? Oh, I know what else I was going to say. So Bob said that his work told him that they're talking about going back into the office in the middle of August. And they don't know what that's going to look like or if it's going to happen or whatever yet. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen, but it's got to be hard because if you got a building, if you've got a lease on a building and you're paying utilities and stuff and your people aren't there, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good financially, you know, for the shareholders later and for your yearly and quarterly reports. Now, I mean, everybody's going through this stuff right now because of the predicament that we're in internationally, but still, it has an effect. It has an effect on the value of businesses and stuff. I think about these things, you see. I'm a numbers person. Well, I used to be a numbers person when I worked. The work I did that I liked the best was when I was in payroll. But I've also done, after I did payroll for 4 or 5 years, and then I had to leave work for medical reasons, and then I tried to go back on a limited basis. What'd you say? I took a job that was a contract.
Yeah.
So temporary contract. And I still had trouble, but I was doing accounts receivable. So I don't know. I've been looking up music to sing at the end of these because I thought it was a fun little thing to do. I'm looking at music that has come out of copyright, and it's all the same stuff. Like there's like Danny Boy is in there. There's what was it? Stuff about Why Don't You Love Me Still. I don't know. They all sound like they have the same tune. Okay. And then there's stuff that says really weird things that I'm not going to sing on here. You don't want to know. And I just wish I could sing popular music on here and not get
70s stuff.
even if I sang 70s stuff, it would. I was thinking about singing music from when I took voice lessons in high school. There were different pieces that we would sing, and they're all out of date because some of them would be liturgical pieces, and some of them would be classical, and some of them would be folk songs, and some would be what is that other one that I love? Baroque. I love Baroque music. And yeah, I was thinking about singing some of those, but I'll have to look into that. I will have to look into it. This is one that I sung in my voice classes, my voice lessons, and I used to sing it to the kids when they were babies. Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels, God will send thee all through the night. Soft the drowsy hours are creeping, hill and vale in slumber steeping. I my loving vigil keeping all through the night.